Yeah, this is pretty hard. I remember going to Green Day and Mama's house, and I remember one year I got a James Bond gun, and plastic gun that shot stuff. It had a suitcase.
I got shot by that a bunch of times.
It had a suitcase, and you pushed a button. It had the secret. It might have been a secret agent case or whatever. And you could hide all the stuff in the suitcase, and you could shoot the gun from the suitcase and everything. And we were there with Beth and all her sisters and Stacy and Jetty and Wendy, and everybody was there. And I remember those Christmases.
Is that the one where we got all the Johnny Wood stuff?
No, I don't think so. I think that was the time we just were there and just had a good time.
Is that before I was born?
I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think so. I believe I was probably 10. So you would have been born. You would have been about, what, 3?
Yeah.
You're 30 now?
31.
Okay. Yeah, you were probably 3 years old.
Okay.
But that was what I remember.
All right. About your favorite childhood Christmas memory?
Oh, goodness, I don't know.
Gotta have one.
Y'all making me go and wake up Mom and Dad.
What was the
That was my
you remember a
favorite.
specific toy?
No, not a specific toy. I remember the year I got my telephone.
What year was that?
Let's see.
Were we all still home?
Yeah, I think Richard might have been there, though.
Where were we?
We were in Altadena. Altadena Bend.
You just got a telephone? That's all you remember getting?
Yeah, I got stuffed animals. I got dolls. I got dolls every year.
Okay, well, what's your favorite Christmas memory at all?
I guess just waking up with y'all around and me having to go wake up Mom and Dad, and then her telling me to go tell y'all to go back to bed.
Okay, we'll stop it there. All right, name your favorite childhood Christmas.
Okay, well, my favorite childhood Christmas, I guess when we were little, we kind of shared rooms, you and Stephen, me and Richard. And Richard and I would always stay up talking till, 12 or 1 o'clock in the mornings. But the one Christmas that really stands out is when Dad would always let us listen to the radio. We'd hear about Santa Claus was spotted on radar and stuff. And then right after that, we saw Santa Claus walking to a house down the road. But maybe the one Christmas that stands out in my mind was when I got things that you can eat. You make like worms and crawdads and things like that. And we found it underneath the couch. I didn't get it for Christmas, but later on when we were cleaning it up, I guess Mom and Dad accidentally put it under the couch and forgot about it. And it was like later on that morning that made me look under the couch, and there was a little squiggly, I don't know what you call them. You pour them in a mold and let them dry, and you can eat them later on. This little sugar squiggly type animal. And we'd always we'd get up early in the mornings, try to get Mom and Dad up, try to get y'all to go down, wake Mom and Dad up, so we can open up our presents.
Are you going to tell me? Yeah, we want you to name your favorite childhood Christmas memory. Can't be after you got married. It has to be.
Okay, I guess it would have to be, I don't remember the year. It's the year we stayed at Mama's house for Christmas. And I remember getting a bicycle and worrying about Santa Claus not going to find us, and getting the guns with holsters. I remember that Christmas. I remember having to load it all up to U-Haul after we were going to have to drive home with it. But I remember having so much fun on a bicycle at Mama's house.
Is that when I got the Johnny West
I don't remember.
wagon? When we got all the Johnny West stuff? How many times did we spend that in Mama's house?
one time I remember when I got my bicycle. That little red spider bicycle. Banana seat.
Because Richard remembered the same one.
Yeah, that's all that's all that really comes in. Any great memory. Oh, that's it.
Okay. Howard. Okay.
What's your favorite childhood Christmas memory?
Okay, since I'm the one doing this project, there are bits and pieces I remember of it. One, I remember Christmas Eve or a week or so before Christmas. We would, all of us, I think Richard was still young enough where he did that, we'd go into the living room and we all picked out where we were going to sit on Christmas morning. I just remember that was an anticipation of it. I remember Christmas Eve, we hadn't hung the stockings yet, so we all went up and had drawer and raided it and tried to find the biggest. Of course, Dad had all these black long socks. And we all tried to find the biggest long socks you could find. One particular Christmas, and I think Michael remembered this earlier, where Stephen and I and Richard and Michael both roomed together. And, I was the youngest, I was always getting dumped on. But so what it would be, in essence, Stephen would get up in the middle of the night, he'd go down and look at everything, spend time seeing who got what. And he'd always come back, and I'd always be awake because I never could sleep. And I'd just beg him to tell me, what did I get? What did I get? And I'd want to go, and he'd say, no, you can't go. You can't go. I just remember one Christmas in Atlanta, I believe, I wanted to ask him, did I get a stereo? Did I get a stereo? And he said, yeah, and I was asking him about all the details of it. The one I remember real long ago was one time we woke up, it had to be about 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning in Delaware. And it had been snowing. We were out at like midnight sledding around, but we came in, I remember at 5 o'clock, Richard got this real long flashlight, heavy-duty flashlight. I just remember him shining it out the window at all the houses, trying to wake people up at it. Nothing I remember in particular about what I got. But,
What about Blue Christmas?
yeah, I used to be, I don't remember when I got it. It was in Delaware. Mom bought that album, and she says because we couldn't go home to see Memo that year, but I remember playing it over and over again, just because I used to love Elvis when I was little. But I remember sometime being at a Waffle House or something, and there was a jukebox there, and Richard and Michael, and we were all sitting at this table. I don't know if we were on a trip or what. I got found it on the jukebox, and they gave me grief about it. I picked it out, and it started blaring out in this Waffle House. Of course, they all got on too. But those are some of the bits and pieces I remember about Christmases.
I'm just kidding.
All
Which
right.
one do you want me to take?
Name your favorite childhood Christmas memory that you can recall. It can be anything.
Childhood Christmas memory.
It can regard this family or
Uh,
your own family.
I had a lot of them because every Christmas is special. But one particular one was all 4 of us children growing up wanted what you call a little scooter bike. I forgot what they were called, mini something. And we begged and begged for one, and Daddy said no, they were too dangerous and too expensive. So we thought, oh shoot, we thought, Daddy, please, please. No. So we woke up the next Christmas morning and we went in, and there wasn't too many presents under the tree, and we thought, boy, Santa Claus sure was skimpy this year. And then Daddy and Mama came up and said, y'all like your presents? And we said, yeah. And he said, why don't you walk around and look in the kitchen? And we walked around and looked in the kitchen, and there sat our mini bike, and we were so excited. That was probably the most exciting Christmas I ever had. Is that good?
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, just tell us about one of those Christmases you remember.
Well, when I was small, and they told me we were out playing, and it was right before Christmas, and it was my brother, and they were all older than I was,
What was your brother's name?
LB, and James Brooks, and Naomi Brooks, and we were all out playing in the field, and they told me there wasn't any Santa Claus. So it made me mad, and I started throwing rocks and sticks and chasing them all over that field.
Did you ever catch him?
Yes, I had them on the run.
And they believed in Santa Claus after
childhood Christmas memory. Well, every Christmas Eve, my mom and I would go in the kitchen and we'd make batch after batch of Divinity candy, and we'd play Christmas carols all day long, and Dad would come in and help, and we just cook all day. And to me, that was what made Christmas.
Do you remember a particular toy that you had that you wanted or didn't get or got?
No. I can't remember that far back. I remember getting some kind of doll every year. That was the most important thing.
Have you and Stephen had any particular special Christmas? Other than when you first get it for her?
Well, our first Christmas was nice. We got married in September, so it was fairly soon after that. It was nice. We had nice Christmases every year.
Okay.
I was.
Make you have sad thoughts. Go ahead, tell us.
About
One of your favorite Christmases.
my most memorable Christmas.
Okay.
My most memorable Christmas, I guess I was 7 years old when I got to bike my bike for the first time. I couldn't ride it, but it had train wheels on the side, and I could just pedal it just barely. And that where I live, we have a carport, two-car carport. And I used to ride around. I rode the bike out in the street, which I wasn't supposed to do. And my folks saw me, and they took a bike away for a week. But that's the most memorable.
Did you ever wreck on it?
Yeah, about a year later, I wrecked on it. When I took the train wheels off of it, I wrecked on it, and I got busted my chin and got 14 stitches in my chin.
Okay, that's a win. Okay, just tell us one of your favorite Christmas childhood or.
Okay, me and my little brother would, she would put us to bed and we'd sneak out and we would hide behind the couch to try to watch for Santa. And every night, every Christmas night, we would always fall asleep behind the couch. And so then when we'd wake up, we'd be behind the couch and we'd get out and we'd see all our presents.
Any particular toy that you got that you remember?
Yeah, I got, she would always buy me dolls and stuff. So one year I asked Santa for some Rock'em Sock'em robots and I got them because I didn't want dolls
How long
anymore.
did the toy last?
Um,
Did it break?
no, I still got it.
In your closet at home?
Yeah, still got my Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Okay, all right. Okay, name us one of your favorite Christmases.
I think I really enjoyed the time when we went to North Carolina. It was we were all packed in that lodge or whatever it was.
You remember that?
It got really kind of intense though later on during the week.
You don't like to remember that one.
But it was fun because we got out in all ski and we went to that Gravity House and I think it was Stephen that went with us. It was a lot of fun.
Y'all went sledding off that Christmas summer.
I think so. We went skiing and stuff like that. Went to some mountain at the top of the.
Did you ski?
Sure
I
did.
remember that.
I sure did. It was a lot of fun.
Was Nita born then?
I don't think so. I think Nicole was a baby.
Okay.
I believe is what it was. I believe Nicole was a baby.
Okay. Yeah, Nicole, that was 83, I believe it was.
Was it? Yeah.
I believe it was 83.
Yeah, so it was 9. Yeah.
Okay, and that was one of your favorite? Any particular toy that you remember getting? That you just
I remember
loved
getting
and
a
really
bike.
wanted?
Well, I remember getting a bike one time when we lived in Country Oaks, Tuscaloosa, and I remember the bike was a little bit too tall for me. It was one of those big adult bikes.
Was that the Christmas I spent down there with you?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Either you did or Cheryl did or somebody did.
I only down there for just a couple of years, I believe. I remember being there.
I remember when I was a little girl, though, and I used to live up there in Birmingham. What was the street? Over there by that golf course.
Betrayal.
Yeah. I remember driving home to Tuscaloosa one Christmas Eve, and I remember staring out the side window because Dad kept telling us to look for a red light for Rudolph. I strained my eyes looking for him.
Okay. That's what I needed. Okay, name one of your favorite Christmas movies.
Well, I guess one I remember the most was in 1949. I just moved in with Aunt Gert, and I got me a jungle net that I could sleep out. And I remember that particular present. I guess that was the last time that I got that kind of good a Christmas present.
What's a jungle net?
Jungle net was for camping out to keep the mosquitoes out.
Oh, okay.
Had a little T-frame set up out in the woods, and of course I had forts out in the woods, just all you kids know. I remember that.
Do you remember any one Christmas with all of us?
Yes, I do. Many Christmases with y'all. I can remember when we lived in Delaware, when y'all 75?
In Delaware?
Yeah,
That was early 70s.
early 70s.
71.
Yeah, something like that. But that was always a memory of seeing you guys waiting on the stairs till I give the order.
Who always had to come wake you up?
We always got the littlest one.
They usually felt me and Nikki. I don't know if they were
Yeah, it was you,
Stephen
Nicky.
good.
You were the one that was pushed on it most of the time.
What time was it? when we usually-
Well, usually about 4:45. We'd all get up and go down, and I'd make you wait till about 6. That's about as long as I could hold you. So, and then after that, we'd go back to bed and take a nap.
Okay.
So, that's my memory.
I don't know where to start because all of the Christmases were wonderful.
Huh? Well, do you remember anything particular about Mom or Uncle Homer or anybody? And a Christmas present they got?
Not really. I think of it.
What were the Christmases like with all the kids there?
Oh, I just remembered it's such a big Christmas to have all of you there. Todd, I can't go any further.
What, did you get anything special when you were a kid? Any toy when you were little? Do you remember any toy that you got when you were little?
When I was little, my favorite doll was a stuffed doll my mother made.
She
Because
made
it
it?
felt like a baby.
And she made it for you?
Hmm?
Put it under a Christmas tree?
Uh-huh.
Did you have a
No,
Christmas?
she made it and gave it to me.
Did you have,
I got a store-bought doll for them.
did y'all have a Christmas tree?
Pine tree.
Did you have a Christmas tree in
Yeah.
the house? How many of you were there?
They just, Christmas trees were not just little pine trees or something.
Did you put ornaments on it?
Uh-huh. Just cotton balls and what we could. We didn't have lights.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
It was 7 of us in all. 2 brothers and 4 sisters.
Did they usually make the Christmas presents, or did they buy some for you? Did they afford to buy any for you?
No, we were too poor. we did well to have tablets and pencils and all at school.
Did you have a big Christmas dinner when you did it?
Oh yeah. We had big Christmas dinners.
Did y'all have just turkey, or what did you eat for dinner? What did you eat for Christmas dinner?
Pies and cakes and hen dressing, all that went with that on the farm.
Oh, really?
I know they were something you never forget.
Okay, well that's all I wanted. Now tell us about a Christmas from your past that you liked.
I had so many good Christmases. I can tell you about one I didn't like. And that's when Mickey and I got a gift together, and she got it. I felt like I didn't get to share it. She got to open it. But all of my Christmases were so happy.
You remember one from when we were all kids?
Oh, they were all happy too. I just remember y'all sitting at the top of the stairs and waking us up every morning with your whispering. And we had to send you back to bed. And then we slept all day when we finally had to get up. So, other than that, all of my Christmases are happy. I just love Christmas. I live for Christmas.
Which toy was it that Mickey got that you
That Mickey got? Dolls. She got all kind of dolls.
Y'all got one together? Which one was that?
What?
What present was it y'all got
Oh,
together?
Mickey and I think it was school supplies that I probably shared. But I felt like Mickey got the advantage because she got to open it and I don't remember what it was. I forgot it about it as soon as, I remember as soon as she opened it, I was just jealous that she got to open it, I think. But I had so many happy Christmases. I got my love of Christmas from Daddy, I guess. He just loved Christmas. And our sad Christmas was when we lived in Delaware and couldn't come home and you played I'll Have a Blue Christmas all the time. And I still think about that when I hear Blue Christmas. Other than that, I just love Christmas.